Subscribe to my channel now. Remember to subscribe to my channel. See you. Hi, today I will talk about polyglot Steve Kaufmann, or I don't know if I should call him polyglot because I feel that's wrong. It's wrong to say polyglot because I don't really believe he's a real polyglot. And if he is a really polyglot, so still I don't believe he can speak 10 or 15 or 20 or 25 or 30 language, or how many language he want to say he can speak. On his channel, in the info on his channel, he say that he have learned 20 language. Steve Kaufmann, if you look his channel and then the info section on the right side, there's the info section. If you're on mobile, on smartphone, on mobile, on Android, on the right side there's this info, and it says that he have learned 20 language. But what does it mean, learn 20 language? I can also go to Duolingo. You know, in Duolingo, last time I looked, I don't know if there are more language now, but last time I looked, there was 29 language. In Duolingo, there's 29 language. Same like when you watch the channel of this polyglot, fake polyglot, what's his name now? I forgot. Yeah, I forgot his name now. I make some videos of him. This from Netherlands. Wouter Cordovina. Yeah, Wouter Cordovina. If you look his channel, he have some videos say he can speak 29 or 30 language. This 29 language that Wouter Cordovina say he can speak, that's exactly the amount of language that is on Duolingo app. If you download Duolingo, or if you already have Duolingo app and then you look the language there's 29 language. So you can just practice this 29 language. But of course you will say it will take many years if you need to finish the whole 3 and finish it all 5 or 6 levels. Then, but if you just practice some of the first start of the language learning tree in Spanish or Italian or German or French or some other language like that, or Arabic or Danish, Norwegian, Swedish, or some language like that, if you just practice a little bit in the start, few practice like that, few practice sessions, if you just do few lessons, like you can just do few lessons in every language, in every 29 language. Then you can say that, oh, I have been learning 29 language. Like you can just do one lesson in every language, in 29 language. You can say, okay, now I have practiced 29 language, or I've been learning 29 language. So when Steve Kaufmann say that he have been learning 29 language, what does it mean have been learning 29 language? Like, I can also start to learn a little Spanish, a little German, a little French, a little Italian, a little Korean, a little Japanese, a little Chinese, a little Portuguese, a little Dutch, like that. Then I can say I have been learning all this language, or like, it's not clear what he mean by have been learning 20 language. He will say I've been learning 20 language for the last 15 years or something like that. It doesn't mean you can speak 20 language just because you say you have been learning 20 language. It doesn't even mean that you can speak beginner stuff in 20 language. Maybe he is fluent in English, like Steve Kaufmann. Maybe he's fluent in English. And then I don't know his pronunciation when he speak English. I don't know if just something I noticed, like his pronunciation sounds same like when Danish people speak English, because when Danish people speak English, they have some specific pronunciation. And then I noticed that, I don't know, like I'm thinking, okay, is he Danish or Norwegian or Swedish or some Finland or some, like, is he from Scandinavia originally or something? I don't know. But maybe he is from UK or English country, I don't know. But his pronunciation, when he speaks English, there's some pronunciation that sounds a little bit same like someone from Denmark or Scandinavia, like that, when he pronounced the words. But let's forget about that, because I don't have any evidence or proof. I don't have any evidence or proof if he's from Scandinavia, but his pronunciation when he speaks English sounds like someone from Denmark or Scandinavia. But let's say he is fluent in English. Even some people from Denmark or Sweden, they're fluent in English. But the reason I talk about this is because I noticed that he makes some video recently where he speak some Swedish or something like that, and people say he's good in Swedish. Then I'm thinking maybe he's actually from Denmark or Sweden, and that's why his pronunciation in Swedish is good. But also those polyglot YouTubers, like I said in my videos before, in many of my videos, they're practicing pronunciation. They're not really learning the language. Like if they want to learn, for example, Italian, then they will find some sentence in Italian, like some sentence say that, oh, I like to travel to Italy, or I like to travel to Rome. It's a nice country. It's a beautiful country. The weather in Rome is nice, or the weather in Italy is nice, or I like Italian people. I have some Italian friends. I want to visit Italy soon, or I have been in Italy before. They will practice few sentences like that. And when they practice the sentence, they will practice how to pronounce the sentence correctly. They will use many hours just to practice the pronunciation of the words and the sentence. So when they say those few sentences, then some of these people who are watching their videos, I see in their comments, they will write, oh, you're very good in Italian. Your pronunciation is very good. You sound like someone from Italy. He sounds like someone from Italy maybe, but only when he say those few sentences that he have learned. But maybe he cannot say more sentence because he have only practiced these few sentences. And maybe after some times they will practice few more sentences, then it will look like they know a little more. But they're only practicing some sentence and some stuff like that. It doesn't mean that they can speak 20 language. Doesn't mean that Steve Kaufmann can speak 20 language. He will just practice few sentences. And also what I noticed, like when I watch his Arabic videos, the Egyptian Arabic or Arabic videos, Steve Kaufmann, he will make some videos where there are like some Skype video call or some video call like that. I don't know if it's live stream or just some video call, and after he will upload it. And then there will be like some box in the top. He speak in the box here on the right side. Maybe there's his teacher who teach him Arabic, and maybe there's some other box here, another guy speaking Arabic, and here another guy speaking or learning Arabic. Also, there'll be like 2 or 3 person he's speaking with. So even if the live stream is 1 hour, 1.5 hours, or 3 hours, but there are like 2 or 3 or 4 person speaking in that 1.5 hour. So every person only speaking for like 20 minutes or half hour. And maybe the other people are speaking more than him. Maybe his Arabic teacher is actually speaking more than Steve Kaufmann. I watched some of these videos of Steve Kaufmann where he's speaking Arabic. Then most of the time, I told in my other video about this, but most of the time he's not really speaking. Most of the time he's just like, he will just say 1 or 2 words in Arabic, and he will speak very, very slow. And then he will thinking like that, and then it looks like he's looking to the side or looking to this side. He's looking sometimes to one side, sometimes to the other side, and it looks like he's looking at some screen behind the mobile or behind the camera, like the camera that is recording him. If the camera is here, then behind the camera, it looks like there's some computer or some paper where he wrote down some notes. Maybe he wrote down some notes in Arabic, what to say, and then I don't even believe that the notes is written in Arabic, because if someone still new learning Arabic and don't know so much in Arabic, they cannot read Arabic. So I think it's written with English letters. Then you will say, how can the Arabic words be written with English letters? Of course you can do that. For example, if you want to say Ana ismi. Ana ismi, it means my name is. When you write Ana, if you want to write Anna, it means me or my. Anna. If you want to write it in English, you can just write A-N-A or A-N-N-A. Same like the girl name Anna, A-N-A or A-N-N-A. You can just write it on some note or on the computer, and then you can put that note or that computer behind the camera, and then when he's recording like this, then he will look there, his eye will go to the note, and then he will Ana Ismi, then it's like Ana Ismi, then he will Ana Ismi, then he will read what's on the note on the paper or on the computer behind the mobile screen. Behind the mobile screen there's some paper or computer where he can read what he's going to say. Also, same time he's talking in this, I don't know if it's a live stream or if it's a recorded, but it's like Skype video call with his teacher, and sometimes there's two other person also, or one or two other person, or sometimes only with his teacher. So it means that Steve Kaufmann, it's very simple. If I say it's very simple, but some people, they want to complicate, or they just don't want to believe. It doesn't matter what I say, they don't want to believe me, because they want to believe that polyglot YouTubers can speak 10 or 20 or 30 or 50 language. No matter what you tell them, they'll say, no, they can speak 10 or 20 language, you're just jealous. They'll tell me, oh, you're just jealous, they can speak 10 or 20 language, you can only speak one language or 3 language. But it's bullshit. But some people, they don't want to believe, but it's very simple. What I want to say is very simple, but some people, they don't want to listen. They don't want to believe. Even if you tell them something very simple, they don't want to understand you. They already put in their mind that those polyglot YouTubers can speak 10 or 20 language or 30 language, and no matter what I will say, they will not believe me. But what I want to say is that, for example, if Steve Kaufmann want to make a video in Arabic, speaking with his teacher on live stream or on some video call, and put it on his channel. Let's say now if Steve Kaufmann want to make a video in Arabic and want to say, oh, this is my progress in Arabic after 3 weeks or 1 month or 2 months or 3 months, then he will not just start a live stream now or make a video now, record same like I do now. He will not just record immediately. No, he will sit down and practice for many hours and many days, or even for 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month. He will sit and practice for many hours every day what he's going to say in the video. And he will not only practice it alone, he will practice it with the teacher that he's making this video call with. If he's making a video call with this Arabic teacher or Egyptian teacher who teach him Arabic, this teacher will tell him, okay, I will ask you. Maybe the teacher who teach him Arabic will write down for 10 questions or 20 questions that he will ask him. He will send him these questions in some Word file, or maybe he'll just send it in a message on Facebook or on Instagram or Twitter or on WhatsApp or something like that. The teacher can send him the questions that he is going to ask him in the video. The teacher will ask him some question or talk about something in the video. Then the teacher will send those questions to Steve Kaufmann, and he can also send him the answer. He can also send him the answer of the question. Like if you will tell Steve Kaufmann, for example, you tell Steve Kaufmann, how is your Arabic learning going? Then Steve Kaufmann will say, oh, I feel that I'm starting to learn a little, but it's a little bit difficult. Then the teacher can write down in Arabic the words for, like you want to tell him, oh, I'm starting to learn a little bit, but it's a little bit difficult, or I feel like I'm starting to learn something, or it's going good, or something like that. He will write down to Steve Kaufmann what Steve Kaufmann will say in the video, or Steve Kaufmann can write it down what he wants to say, and then he will try to, and then he will ask the teacher, he can ask the teacher for the translation in Arabic, how to say that. What I mean, I don't want to make it very long, but try to use your brain. Those polyglot YouTubers, same like Steve Kaufmann, also Luca Lampariello, and other polyglot, if they're going to make some live stream or video call, they will already make a plan. They will make a plan. They will write down what they're going to say in the video. Then they will sit and practice what to say, and they will practice how to pronounce it. So they will try to memorize those kind of things. First of all, they will practice what they're going to say. They'll practice it for many days. That's why sometimes they make a video every 1 week or every 2 weeks. Or maybe they'll make some videos between those videos. Maybe they'll make some video where they speak in English and telling some language learning tips or some other polyglot bullshit videos. But I mean, between the videos where they're going to speak in Arabic or some other language, maybe there will be some weeks between them. Then in those weeks, they're sitting every day for a few hours. They're sitting and practicing. They write down what they will say in the video. They keep practicing what they will say and keep learning it. And not only that, not only they practice what they will say in the video, their teacher or the one who is teaching them will also help them how to pronounce and say those things. And they will make video call or call with that person and practice how to say it. And then after, when they're going to make, then after when they finish doing that, when they feel that, oh, now we're ready, then they'll make some video, and then they will record a video, and then if they're doing any mistakes, they will edit and cut out the mistakes, or they will make a new video again. They will maybe they'll say, oh, they'll tell the teacher or someone, they'll say, no, oh, I'm not ready yet. I don't feel, I need to practice a little more. Let's try again. After 2 days or 3 days, then we will try again. I need to practice these things again, what to say in the video. I need to practice it more. I need to practice for another 2 or 3 days how to say these things. And after 2 or 3 days, they'll try again to make a new video. So they keep trying and trying until they can make a good video where they sound correct. And same time, when they make the video or the video call or the live stream, if their camera screen is here, mobile or some camera they're using, if the screen is here, then behind the screen, this side, or maybe on the table, they will have some paper where they write down some notes, or they'll have a computer behind the screen, a computer screen where they're looking at the computer screen where they have some notes. So they practice for many days. They practice for many days and many hours what they will say in the video. And same time, they will have some notes on a computer screen or on a paper that they will look at the computer screen or paper behind the screen. So they're cheating in many ways. And same time, if it's not a live stream, they will also edit. They will edit and cut out the mistakes. They will try many times. Every time they make a video, if it's not correct or not good enough, then they will make a new video, try again, edit again, try again, edit again, try again, until the video look very good like that. So it's totally fake. So even if many people believe in Steve Kaufmann, but he's also fake. He's just more professional. He's more professional how to cheat people and fool people. Steve Kaufmann and Luca Lampariello, they're just more professional how to fool people and how to practice what to say and for a longer time. And maybe they practice a little of the language, like maybe they will practice, maybe same time they'll practice a little of the language. They'll practice some beginner stuff. So they'll practice how to say a few words, a few sentences in Arabic, or how to say a few words, a few sentences in Swedish or German or Russian or some other language or Chinese. They will practice like Steve Kaufmann and Luca Lampariello and maybe Lindy Boats also. Maybe they will practice how to say few sentences and how to pronounce them, and they will sit and read them many times, how to pronounce them and how to say them. And then after that, they will edit their videos and keep making videos again and again until they make the video look perfect. It doesn't mean they can speak 10 or 20 language or 30 language. They're just better in fooling people and make it look real. They're just better in making it look real. It doesn't mean that they can speak this language. I have watched Steve Kaufmann's videos in Arabic. He cannot speak Arabic. Steve Kaufmann cannot speak Arabic. He just practice few words and few sentences, and he speak very slow, and his videos are very boring, and I don't even know why people want to watch this kind of videos. For me, these polyglot YouTubers, it looks like same like if you remember when you were a kid. If you're not a kid now, if you remember when you were a kid, do you remember when you were a kid and then you just first time you learn how to bike? First time you learn how to bike and you don't fall down, then you want to call your mother or father or friend or brother. Then you tell them, come look at me, come look at me, I can bike now, come look at me, I can bike now. Like first time you learn how to bike, you want to show everyone, look at me, look at me. Or when some kids they jump from the stairs. When they jump from the stairs, they jump from 10 stairs or 12 or 20 stairs. They jump from the stairs and jump down on the ground. Then they call their friends, look at me, I can jump from 20 stairs. Then another friend, he will go from 22 stairs or 24 stairs, look at me, I can jump even higher than you. Like, look at me, look at me. That's what polyglot YouTubers are doing. They're not really learning language, just like, look at me, look my progress. Steve Kaufmann will make some video, look at my progress after 1 month or 2 months or 3 months, like after 30 days or 60 days or 90 days. Like, look at me, like, why should I fucking care? Why should I fucking care and look at your progress? If I already know Arabic. Let's say if Steve Kaufmann want to learn Italian, for example, or some other polyglot want to learn Italian. If I also want to learn Italian, I will find a teacher. I will find some teacher who is Italian teacher who will teach me Italian, or at least I will use Duolingo or some other app, or I will find some YouTube videos, not polyglot videos in Italian. I'll find some real YouTuber who upload videos learning Italian, how to count to 10 in Italian, how to count to 50, how to count to 100, the alphabet, how to pronounce the alphabet in Italian, how to say a few words or the beginner stuff in Italian, how to put some sentence together in Italian grammar. Or find some YouTubers who make videos about that, like real YouTubers. I'll not go watch some polyglot who just say a few words in Italian, or who tell you, look at me, this is my progress after 30 days, and then he will make some video call or talk with some other one where he say a few words in Italian, like, hi, how are you? Yes, I speak Italian. Okay, it's a nice language, it's very good, it's beautiful country. Like, I will not watch this kind of nonsense bullshit. If I want to learn Italian, for example, I'll go find something useful. But those polyglot YouTubers, they're just making bullshit, and they're just look at me, like, look at me, and then, you know what I mean, just bullshit, and just look at me, look my progress. Even I see someone who comments Steve Polyglot videos, the one in Arabic, where he makes some 90 days progress, like 3 months, three months progress in Arabic. Then someone comment his video and say to him that you have not been learning for only 3 months. He tells Steve Kaufmann, you have not only been learning Arabic for 3 months, you have been learning Arabic for several years now. You have been learning Arabic for several years, like 2 or 3 years or more. But every time he will just make some videos. Like, for example, he would do the same last year or a long time ago. He'll upload some videos saying, my Arabic progress after 30 days, my Arabic progress after 60 days or 90 days. He'll make some series like that, maybe 2-3 videos, his progress in 90 days. For example, if Steve Kaufmann, he will make some progress in learning Arabic in 90 days. Maybe he did the same like 1 year, 2 years ago. He'll make few videos, my Arabic learning progress in 90 days. And then maybe he will stop for some time, will stop learning Arabic, then he will learn some other language or make some other videos about polyglot YouTubers and language learning and blah blah nonsense bullshit. And then after 6 months or after some time, he'll make again some learning Arabic for 90 days, my progress after 90 days. You will do it again, this my progress after 90 days. But if you already did last year or half year ago, you made this video Arabic progress after 90 days, and then you did another 90 days now, then it's 180 days. It's not 90 days anymore. Now it's 6 months or 9 months, or it's becoming longer time. You have been learning Arabic for a longer time. That's if you actually do learn Arabic. Maybe he do speak to someone who teach him a little Arabic, but only sometimes. Also, they don't have time to learn any language. How can those polyglot YouTubers have time to learn language? It takes very long time to make YouTube videos. It takes very long time to make YouTube videos and to edit the videos, especially when they don't speak the language. All their time, like if they upload one video now, like Monday, and they want to upload the next video next Monday or after 2 weeks, like that, this whole 1 week or 2 weeks, all their time they're using it to practice what they're going to say and how to pronounce it. They're not learning the language. They just practice what they will say in the video and how to pronounce it. So they don't really have time to learn a language. Also, they make video all the time. As a YouTuber, you don't have so much time to learn language. Even me, after I make so many YouTube videos, I did not find so much time to learn French. But I think I'll start to try to take a little more time again. But when you make YouTube videos all the time and editing the videos and doing some stuff like that, and same time he need to look the comments on the video, or maybe he do some other kind of things beside of YouTube. Maybe he also sell some ebooks or doing some other things beside of YouTube, or something that is part of YouTube. Then he don't have time to learn language. How can you have time to learn 20 language or learn all this language? They don't really have time to learn the language. First of all, they don't have time to learn the language because they're so busy with their YouTube videos. They're so busy with their YouTube videos on YouTube channel and how to make money and selling ebooks and other stuff. They don't have time to learn language. Secondly, I already told that it's edited and fake. They're just practicing what to say and the pronunciation, and they use all their time just to do that. They're not really learning any language. And it's only about look at me, seem like small kids. Look at me, I can bike. Look at me, I can jump in the water. Or look at me, I can do this. Or look at me, I can run, or I can do this dance, or like that. They're just look at me, same like little kids. These polyglot YouTubers, they're just attention seeker and look at me, and they just want some attention. They're not real. They're just fake. They just want you to look at them and look at me. I can speak many languages, even they cannot do that. It's all fake and lie. And same time, it's all about making money from YouTube and making money from ebooks and making money from language learning course in language they can speak and other bullshit. It's all bullshit and fake. I can talk much longer about it and say many more things about Steve Kaufmann and Luca Lamparello and other polyglots. But if people don't want to believe me, they will not believe no matter what I say or how much I prove it. They will not believe it or not listen to me. But if people really want to use their brain, they can see what I'm saying is the truth. And I think I'll still make more videos about Steve Kaufmann and Luca Lamparello and other polyglot. Just I want to say that Steve Kaufmann is also fake. Maybe he know a little from different language, but he is not high level or fluent in 20 language. Maybe he know 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 language, but mostly on low level beginner stuff. But he cannot speak all those language on high level. He cannot speak 20 language. It's just bullshit. It's fake and scam. They're all liars. All these polyglot YouTubers are liars. But I'll make more videos talking about this. So thank you for watching and goodbye. See you. Subscribe to my channel now. Remember to subscribe to my channel. See you. افتكر تشترك في القناة دلوقتي. اشترك في القناة. أشوفك. هلا. Huska att abonnera på min kanal nu. Huska att abonnera. Vi ses. Abonnez-vous à ma chaîne maintenant. Abonnez-vous à ma chaîne.